Today we got men walking away from everything. Dates, proms, relationships. If you've ever said this generation is lost, go ahead and hit the like button for me so the algorithm knows that I'm not talking to myself, and let's get to it.
I am just so sick and tired of being single.
I just want to be soft. I don't want to have to use my brain.
Women.
But y'all got me out here acting like a full-on dude because y'all ain't duding right. I want to enter my soft girl era, please.
You had a chance to enter your soft girl era, and you ladies took advantage of it. Now you're left defending for yourself.
Please.
I have a question for men.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
So, I have a question for men. What's going on? Why don't you guys approach women anymore?
I'm surprised you're still asking that question. At this point, most women are just putting a price up. Stick in there because this video gets worse.
If you can buy $30K for a car, you can pay $30K for me.
Damn. That's the least amount of my money. The least?
Get that French toast out of here.
30K for a car, 30K for you. I'm sorry, but that's turbos, that's rims, that's headlights. Just hooking up the car for 30 grand is going to draw in way more women.
No, obviously, it can be what? Payment plan? I'm done with the payment plan.
Can you do like a down payment? Like,
obviously, yeah.
She's getting plowed this weekend and just referred to you as just some guy that she used to know.
I have a question. Do men come with communication or do we have to buy that separately?
You have to buy that separately because men are tired of communicating with you because you don't know who you are. You're too many different personalities. When men stop chasing women, they really don't know what to do.
No. Do women come with a decoder from all those hints y'all be speaking in?
She really ordered the whole menu.
What?
That right there would have been a sign for me to leave immediately after the second plate.
Could you believe that a young lady would not date me because I told her it's not in my budget?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
About a few months ago, I took this young lady out. We went out to dinner. She texted me. She says, hey, first date was cool, but can we go to this particular restaurant next weekend? So I sent her a text message that says, hey, unfortunately, I can't take you to this particular restaurant because if I do, this would take me over my dating budget for the month. I would be more than happy to budget this in for next month if we are still dating.
I'm glad he had a dating budget. Some dudes go out there and wing it and don't have enough to pay their rent.
Oh gosh, when they say this particular restaurant, you know it's going to be an expensive restaurant. They don't want to see you. They want to see the restaurant. They want to see the food in their stomach. Yeah, that's enough.
I actually believe that because it's common nowadays. This guy responded in a manner that showed that he was well raised.
A good woman will not outspend your income.
I disagree.
I don't think I think
a good woman would.
He's right. A good woman is going to monitor you like your mother. She's not going to want you to get out here and just blow your money on senseless things. The girls that don't like you does.
Wouldn't purposefully want to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'll clarify. A good woman would not intentionally outspend your income. A bad woman would.
That's like extra shrimp.
The what?
Extra lobster tails, like 2 extra lobster tails. All right, yeah, I need like 4 snow crab clusters. And then can I get like some butter sauce on the side?
Bro, what? Wait, tell me on that, but how much is that though?
That's going to be over $100.
You serious?
Over $100 for some extras. I'm sorry, bro. She ain't even that good looking.
You can get for a Caesar salad and
Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. I just ordered what I really wanted. You took my some Caesar salad.
What are we doing? What are we doing after this date? Get the salad. Get the salad. Salad? Thank you, my boy.
Good choice, because he knows he's not smashing. So at this point, you might as well just sit there with conversation. If she gets mad, nobody cares. You're probably not going to take her out again.
No. What?
One for you and one for me.
Let me know if you need anything else, bro.
Nah, we go. We don't need anything else.
Yes, can I get the grilled shrimp, lobster, and crab dinner with a side of the stuffed mushrooms and biscuits? Yes, extra.
I hope she's paying for this.
Okay.
Yes, it'll be 2 separate checks, please. Thank you.
I personally wouldn't date somebody at McDonald's because that's not in my wage. But I would date in my wage or higher. I don't work for the wage of McDonald's. So I wouldn't want somebody that...
they got it making as much as you, basically.
Exactly, or more.
I find women that say that they might be making a certain amount, but they're not willing to spend their own money on another So it really don't matter what bracket you could be in because your money, you're not spending on him regardless. You ain't buying him nothing. Like, you ain't taking him out on no date. You ain't paying no bill.
You choose to go on a date, I want you to feed me. I don't want to just go for drinks. And I feel like a lot of people will say like a coffee date or like, let's just go for drinks and like see if we vibe and then let's do dinner the next time. I see that as like, no.
Because a man knows that if you like him, you're not going to have so many standards and requires of him monetarily. Because a woman will be with you for free if she really likes you. The moment she starts placing standards on you, the man recognizes you don't like him and you're trying to get him to do things that other men will not do for you. You could do for yourself, but ain't no man doing it.
Let's go to dinner. Let me see the way you order. Let's see your mannerism.
I beg your pardon?
Let's see the vibes. You're going to order 1 dessert or 2 desserts. Let's see how generous you are. And I don't know, like I feel like already when you're going on a date, you're taking a risk. So like if you're not willing to like take the risk and feed me and you're only like down to take me for drinks, I find that weird. Like
I'm pretty sure she's single now because all these standards for what? Why do women have main character traits when it's at the end of the day, a man is just literally trying to clap cheeks now. Ain't nobody trying to build with you. So leave all the standards at home. It's only going to keep you single, ladies.
I'm not into that.
Get the out of my house.
Oh, and by the way, another thing y'all need to stop doing is going on dates and ordering the most expensive thing on the menu like you don't have any home training. Like, really? One of my homeboys told me he took a girl to a ballpark, very beautiful date, got her amazing seats, asked her, babe, do you want something to eat? And what did she order? Not the hot dog, not the popcorn, but the $45 beef brisket sandwich. Like, really? You need the beef brisket sandwich. I go on a date and I'm going to the steakhouse. I mean, I always usually get the filet, but one thing I'm not going to do is get like the $500 tomahawk or, you know, use this as an opportunity to try some $600 Wagyu. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's not right. Even if you know the person can afford it, it just something about it doesn't seem right. What do you think?
Because you don't really know that person. You're either taking advantage of them or you're coming genuine. And men have a clear understanding of that now.
All it is just that it's a chain restaurant?
No, it's cheap. That's what I keep telling you.
Okay, well, I have a rule, right, where I'm not going to take anyone on a first...
I don't care about your rule. Any guy has never had a problem with taking me anywhere I want to go, so why do you have a problem?
You don't want to be like this. This is awful in every way.
I have a problem because you sound very entitled, very stuck up.
I'm not entitled. I just know my worth, and my worth is not Olive Garden. Like, clearly, like, do I look like Olive Garden?
What does an Olive Garden girl look like? You're just going to get food. It's literally the same food at every restaurant, just different seasons and different quality of food. At the end of the day, you look like a hood booger, and the hood boogers always think they look like they supreme.
You got standards?
Like, everyone should have standards. Like, what is that about? What is Olive Garden about?
That's not standards. That's just being stuck up and like.
But you see the way that I'm dressed. You saw the way that I'm dressed, and you brought me here. Like, at this point, it's low-key disrespectful.
Huh?
You got me these cheap grocery store flowers. Like, you're at this point, you're disrespectful. Yes, you're disrespecting me. Like.
Grocery store flowers aren't that bad. It's the heart that counts, man. He's thinking about you. Man, go ahead. I'm glad he's kicking her out. Women like this need to be kicked out.
Why would you bring me here? Like, do I look like I eat Olive Garden? Like, be for real.
I brought you here because it's a restaurant. It's a chain. I mean, look here. If you have a problem with Olive Garden, we could go to IHOP right over there.
IHOP?
Yeah, IHOP right over there.
Like, what?
It's a restaurant. Like,
it's not even breakfast time. Why would I want to eat breakfast?
It doesn't even matter. Like, it's a chain restaurant.
It's a chain restaurant. Exactly.
But it's a restaurant. That's the key point.
It's like
it's
fast food.
It's not fast food.
Fast food. Yes, it is.
Women.
If I took you to a McDonald's, I'd understand you being pissed off. But like, this is not McDonald's.
This might as well be.
This is like $30 a plate.
This might as well be. It's not $30 a plate. It might as well be.
Okay,
like,
I don't know what you ordered.
That's about $30 a plate. Either way, why does a restaurant need to be your value? You think if somebody spends a lot of money on you that it makes you feel like a princess because you've seen it in the movies. In real life, a hood booger's a hood booger.
But when I ordered $30 a plate, you can get some nice food here. Okay.
I'm not eating here. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm not eating. I'm not getting out the car and I'm not eating here. Like,
okay.
What don't you understand?
Okay.
Your cheap flowers. I don't want them. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't need you.
Yeah.
Because you brought me here. Like, what was the point of that?
Yeah. No.
Like, what's your problem?
You have a great rest of your day. I am leaving.
Bye.
And she seemed like she's about a foot taller than him. Man, you should have been kicked her out, bro. She too big to be talking like that.
Bye.
So I want to talk about something that's been really, really annoying me lately. This is going to be Icks About Men, but single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time.
I don't like where this is going.
And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity. Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, to see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
This is why a lot of you are not going on dates. When you're a single mom, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because you have to place the child well-being above your own needs. So when it comes to dating, realistically, y'all need to do more virtual dating than actually real dating.
A lot of women will say, yo, I'm not meeting the right guy. It's always men that are not my type keep approaching me. You know why? Because your value was written on your forehead. It's right here. Your value says 0, ma. It says ran through. It says you can't cook. It says whatever it is that he's looking for, but you don't have it. A girl who says, listen, yo, take me out to dinner. He says, cool, get dressed. And then she's on the phone with a friend later, talking about, girl, I can't believe he took me to TGI Fridays.
Wouldn't want to be taken to a 5-star restaurant
on the
first date.
Any woman that has an expectation of what she wants from a man, I believe that they are worthy of it. They deserve someone who is not going to take them to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date.
Why does a man have to play inside of a woman's delusion in order for her to feel better? The higher her standards are, the less confident she is in herself, and she needs monetary value in order to feel wanted. No one's trying to do that, and believe it or not, it's always the ugly ones, it's always the hood boogers, and it's always the ones that are really not worth anything. When you come around real pretty girls that are naturally pretty, they some of the chillest girls in the world.
In my world that I've created, I would rather go on an inexpensive date, places that I actually enjoy eating at. I've been on a date to Portillo's. My thing is, this man is actively dating, and that could be expensive. And I might not want to talk to you after this first date. For me, an inexpensive date for the first date makes more sense.
Have to pay. Sorry, they have to pay at least the first 3 dates. If you can't afford to take me to a nice restaurant, I don't want to go to a nice restaurant. For me, it's not about the nice fancy place. It's about the confidence you have and the excitement and the passion about it. For a man,
confidence is him pulling up in a Lamborghini and still taking you out on a coffee date. Now, that's going to hit. Women don't want to take them first couple of dates just to get to know somebody. They have to actually see where their value's at.
with a plan.
Yeah.
The plan can be anything. As long as you are confident and you can take me there, you're like excited about it, that's all I care about. And that's what women should be looking for.
This sort of list of demands is absolutely a turnoff to all men, because they all know that when this is her attitude, she is not reciprocating.
That's what boys would think. Like, just think for a second.
We do. That's why you have a ceiling fan above you, because a man thought about it and invented it. And these LED strip lights, a man thought of that. Oh, and your AC unit, a man thought of that. Your Wolverine nails, a man thought of that too. Come to think of it, a man thought of everything that you use on a daily basis. Dang, that's tough.
I'm looking for a husband. I'm old. I'm 41. I'm obviously looking for a husband.
And that's the age where a lot of women start waking up and realize they did too much in their 20s and 30s. Their egos are here. Now their confidence is dropped, and now it's like, please be with me. But at that age, most dudes are just trying to clap cheeks and move on, because women at that age be stuck in their ways. And trust me, they're hard to be around because they're so disagreeable.
I've had it. I've had it. I no longer want to have any standards. If my man works at a gas station with no degree, no problem. He doesn't even have to have a GED at this point.
I need a man. Yep, I need a man.
Say your occupation one more time for us. Just so they can...
My occupation is a certified bad bitch.
Something is wrong with you!
What was your age? What was your age again?
Very much baddie vibes. I'm 23 years old.
Siri, why am I single?
Maybe if you'd stop being a stupid bitch and reply to the people that actually show interest in you instead of chasing someone that you know is gonna break your heart.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't drink anything without feeling pain for how severely I screwed my life up.
Get ready with me to go find a husband. I'm gonna play a little music while
Woman, you know you ain't get ready to get no husband unless he handicapped. Trust me, all the fat, sloppy women, when they get above 40, will end up with a handicapped man.
Really? Easy 300 pounds. And they just think that, oh, get ready to me to go find a husband. Like they just grown trees. Like, I'm just going to go out one day and I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go out to the mall or to the library and find a husband. Look at this. This is what's left for you guys out there.
I'm getting ready, but yeah, I'm going to go find a husband today. I might not be successful, but we're going to try. I'm also trying to figure out where I'm going to find a husband at. I would go to like a Home Depot or something, but I don't want to go to Home Depot and I don't need anything.
The best place for her is going to be a buffet. Any man sitting in there all day long, trust me, he ain't worth it either.
I need a boyfriend. Like, being single out here is ghetto. I need a single boyfriend. A boyfriend who is too damn lazy to go out and cheat on me, because you know what? We're getting older and really they just want somebody who wants to Netflix and chill. When I say Netflix and chill, I mean actually chill. Like, boy, you better get your hands off me. We are watching this documentary and I need to know.
What?
Okay, I have a question for all of the single straight men. What are you doing? Because every single day, I walk out of my front door to the most beautiful, gorgeous, just goddesses of women walking around living their best life like they're just not heaven on earth.
When she says, where are the single men at? Well, she's talking about the single, rich, successful, attractive, tall men. They're not being specific. And when she says the goddesses, like, these women are out here just heaven on earth. It's so amazing being with these women. All these chicks, they just wear makeup. They straighten their hair. They put on a little tight outfit. They show their breasts. They show some skin. And they think they're just the most amazing thing on earth. Newsflash, a lot of you women are insufferable. It's hard to be around you for long periods of time.
And I agree. A lot of these women do not have any personality. They have main character traits. It's just that we live in a world now where men are not catering to main character traits, and women can't handle it because they're realizing they're probably going to be alone forever just as soon as they thought they were going to get that guy. It's too many women that can look good now, and the guys that are successful, they're a little bit more picky.
How these chicks have no depth. Their brain the size of a peanut. They can't hold the conversation. So you want to know where all the men at? Most of them in your friend zone.
So what are you doing? Why are you fumbling the bag? Why are you single? Why are you not just snatching up all of these amazing, beautiful, smart, educated, sexy women?
It's simple. Chasing a woman has played out. It's not worth the chase. The juice is not worth the squeeze. And modern women cannot handle it. If you want a man, I tell every girl, you better start cooking. And when you find the man you want, take him some food. And I guarantee you he'll like you. If you think this generation is cooked and that marriage and relationships is cooked, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. This your first time watching. Hit that subscribe button. See you on the next video.